Okay, so we're just going to take a slight jump here to up on our feet, just to find our natural stance. So pressing the big toes into the floor and heels into the floor. We're going to put our hands on our hips and we're just going to tilt our pelvis forward and back. So anteriorly rotate and posteriorly rotate the pelvis forward and back. And then when we think we're in a neutral position, we're just going to take our hands here to our sternum and hand on our pubic bone. And it's another way of finding whether our pelvis is anteriorly or posteriorly rotated. Hands will be in line with each other right on top. So, we're going to engage our pelvic floor. So we're going to place our hand on our pubic bone and another hand on our coccyx. And we're going to bring both the pubic bone and the coccyx in together underneath, drawing towards the midline. As we do that as well, we're going to externally rotate our thighs, there'll be some good activation there, and this will also engage our pelvic floor. We're going to feel that pelvic floor come up towards the midline as well and get some activation in it. So hand on the pubic bone and on the coccyx, externally rotate the thighs and feel that pelvic floor engage as well. So we'll place our both hands now on our ribs and we'll go into our breathing. So we're going to be in through the nose, out through the nose. So in through the nose, we're going to feel the ribs expand laterally, feel the hands go out, and as we exhale, we're going to feel the ribs come in and draw down towards our hips. So we're going to breathe in for 5 and out. Big long exhale, that's it. Feel those ribs draw down towards the midline, down towards the hips. We'll do one more. Getting the body into rest and digest. So placing both hands here on the front of the hip bones, or ASIS, and we're just going to activate our transverse abdominis. So we're going to draw both hip bones in towards the midline as well, and feel the wrapping of the transverse abdominis coming in. So you're going to feel a wrapping sensation around here on the core as we engage the TVA. So we'll get ready now for our footwork. So when we're coming onto the reformer, we're going to sit down, bring our legs out at the top, hands behind the back, and bring the body down nice and slow. Then as we come up, we're going to bring the hands back around the back, come up, and bring the legs around to the side. Okay? So, hands going. 3 red springs to start our footwork. Then bring the feet over the foot bar, hands behind the back, and slowly lower yourself down towards the reformer for the carriage. So we'll start with footwork. So toes on the foot bar, heels together, toes apart. That's it. And we're just going to pull the carriage away. Inhale and exhale. Keeping an eye on neutral spine, shoulders relaxed, nice and relaxed breathing, into the nose, out through the nose. That's it. It's a nice tempo in and out, that's it. We'll do 2 more. Excellent. And slowly bring the carriage in, and we'll change our foot position now to arches. So arches into the middle of the foot bar. That's it. Feet shoulder width apart and pressing away. Pulling the carriage away. Working that core, bring the carriage back in. Keeping everything nice and engaged in that natural position. do two more. And bring the carriage back in, and we'll move now to heels. So heels on top of the bar line, yes, that's it. Feet shoulder width apart, slightly closer together, just yeah, that's it. And again, pulling the carriage away, out, and back in. Great job. That's it. Push back, breathing. Positions. I'll do two more. And bringing the carriage back in, we move now into our tendon stretch. So toes wrapped around the foot bar, heels together. And we're just going to pull the carriage out and drop the heels under the foot bar, bring them back out, and bring the knees and bring the carriage in. So that's it. Pull the carriage out, drop the knees under, back up, bend the knees and bring the carriage back in. That's it. Keep in neutral position as we move out and move in. Keeping that heels together to activate the abductors. Keep that pelvic floor engaged as well. And we'll bring the carriage in. So placing the feet straight over the foot bar, placing the hands behind the back, and if we can roll up from that position then. Okay, great. Bringing the legs over to the side. And we'll move down onto our long box. So if we grab a long box, and we'll change our spring now to one red. That's it. And then when you're ready, just see if we get on the box. We're going to place our chest on the box here. Yes. Hands down, feet over the foot bar. You want your chest just slightly coming off the edge, and your breastbone just sitting on the edge. We're going to grab our pulleys up here at the top. That's it, lift them off the posts. And we're going to go into straight pull back or straight arms back. That's it. So as we pull back, we're going to slightly bring the chest off the box. That's it. Go into extension, small extension. That's it. Arms right back towards the hip bones. That's it. Nice and controlled movement on the way out. And the way back. Neutral position, that's it. And we'll do one more. Excellent. And so we're going to move our hands now into the straps, the long straps, short straps, short straps, yeah. That's it. Please bring the hands out wide to the side in T position. And we're just going to bring the hands down towards the hips again, back into that T position, that's it. Arms don't pass the shoulders as we bring the hands back to that T position and back in towards the hips, that's it. Keep that chest nice and lifted as we bring the hands back, that's it. Do one more. So now we'll move into tricep extensions. Hands come by the side. And keep the elbows in nice and close to the body. And we're just going to press the elbows back. That's it. Bend the elbows and then press straight back. That's it. So working the triceps here in extension. One last one. So we bring the carriage back, put the straps back on the posts, and just pressing up through the box, yeah, and then safely come into the side of the box, and we'll move it into short box and get ready for your side seats. So we're going to move our springs now to one blue spring, and then safely grabbing onto the foot bar, place one foot on the end of the carriage here, and the other foot here on the carriage, that's it. And we're standing up nice and tall, and hands on the hips, yeah. And we're just going to press the carriage away with that leg, yeah. That's it. So nice neutral spine, pelvis tucked, shoulders nice and wide, eyes looking forward on the horizon. That's it. And that's it. One more. Now we'll move into our skaters. So we're going to come down into a squat, press the carriage away. Yeah. So we're going to keep this leg nice and still, and this is the only leg that's going to move out and in. That's it. So keep the chest lifted, eyes forward. That's it. So just send it. That's it. So we'll move now into squat. So just standing as we are, we're just going to go into a squat position, keeping the carriage nice and still, and just go into squat and stand up. So it's easier, we can keep our hands in the front of the body, yep. And again, we're just keeping that chest nice and high, that's it. Nice, slow movement, that's it. We'll do one more. Now working really hard here to keep the carriage still, that's it. And relax. So stepping forward now off your carriage, so bring the carriage in, stepping forward off the carriage, and we're just going to switch sides. So again, grabbing onto the foot bar, placing your foot onto the end of the shoulder pad, or not shoulder pad, the foot pad, and then other foot onto the carriage. And again, standing nice and tall, neutral stance, pelvis tucked, and you're just going to press the carriage away. That's it. That's it. Nice and steady on the way back in. That's it. Excellent. Again, we're working the abductors here as well, so bring the carriage back in. One more. So we're going to a slight squat here. Press the carriage away with the right leg only. That other leg is staying nice and still, and that's it. We'll do one more. Bring the carriage in, and we just go into our squats. Keeping the chest up nice and high, just up and down, controlling that movement, that's it. One more. That's it. So when you're ready, just safely step off the carriage to the front, place the hand on the foot bar, stepping off to the front. That's it. Well done.